potato.
Yes. So you're making fries.
Yeah, I'm making the fries. Yeah, so me mostly in the evening,
Yes.
I normally love preparing fries.
When you boil, especially using a pot, much better. So, so this is the side of the house. Hello guys, how you doing? Hope you're doing fine wherever you are. Today I'm coming live from this beautiful home you're seeing over here, which is in Nyabohanse, which is in East Africa, Kenya. And today is so shiny, and I've realized in Nyabohanse most parts of the week is always shiny, and whenever we get rain we try to be as appreciative as possible, because at least we always get the chance to just collect enough water, because currently we have 2 tanks, and also the third one, which is the underground water tank, and which has been so helpful. Nasto tried to clean it, I think yesterday. Yes, he just brought one of the guys, one of his masons, just to clean it up, so that because we are in the rainy season, and usually during the rainy season, when it shines so hard, it's really strong. The sun is really strong. That's why you are seeing me over under this shade, and this tree is becoming my favorite part of the compound. And I never knew there was a smaller one over here. I never really and I've never been really keen when I'm right over here, and I'm seeing there's also another type, and they're usually thorny. And I'm guessing maybe one day, if it grows this height, one of the branches will connect with these ones, and down below will form a very nice shade. Yes, so before I go on, I want just to take this chance to introduce you all to the channel. If you're my returning viewers, I'm so grateful for you guys for always supporting, just coming by to even comment on my videos. That's one of the ways of supporting me. And for my news viewers, please subscribe. I know we are on a road to 5,000, but it's always a journey. A journey begins only with one step, so it's only one step at a time. I know maybe one day we'll reach there. So today we are with Mr. Liam. He's just playing in the compound, it's today is on it's on a Wednesday. Yes, so shiny, but usually when it rains, when it's shiny like this during the rainy period or season, people tend to predict that the rains are gonna let's say it rains from when it shines, I mean, for major part of the day, and it's so strong like this for today. People tend to predict that in the afternoon it's gonna pour rain. Yeah, but let's keep on praying and hoping, because the sun is so hot. It's very hot, and Mr. Liam is still playing. You can't keep him inside the house. I think that's usually how kids are. You just leave them to just play around, connect with nature. Yes, something like that. So today has been so calm in this village. Generally in the village, even the view can really tell the place is so calm. And even the compound, today we are not having masons around because Nasto kind of like is just improving on the compound one day at a time, because when you live when you build a home, it usually takes some time before you complete most of the things maybe you want to do, because each and every day when you wake up, you kind of like see that maybe you want to improve this part, and also maybe this part and this, and that's why the masons have been working for the past 2 3 4 days back, major little part of last week, because I think last week was the time we made the pavements. Actually, we started by just leveling the area around the house, then putting chips, then after chips we started placing the cabros to the design, color, shape. They only had one shape. Yes, they only had one shape. So majorly the whole of last week we were very busy in the compound, very focused on whatever Nasto is planning, because Nasto usually comes up with very, very creative and bright ideas on his compound. He usually take his time just to do one project and finish it. And currently, we had already been done with the pavements, all of it. It's now very neat and tidy as it's supposed to be. And also the parts of the landscaping, because it tended to increase, because initially he made like 2 courses of bricks, and as time goes he kind of noticed like he needed to add a few course of a brick. That's why I'm saying, when you're building, each and every day you kind of like improve your compound. And even in the kitchen garden, as I've said, he's really working hard on making his home a self-sustainable place to live on, a place that where you can have water, you can have vegetables, you can have a roof under your head, you can have security, because we have our little puppies, which are, in the next few months, I know they'll be full-grown German Shepherd dogs, which entry to this compound will be very limited unless under supervision, which is so important. And also we have some of the walls, the perimeter walls just around the house, which I think is so important, because for now you can do whatever you want in the compound with privacy. And I think also privacy is so important in a household or in a home. If I'm wrong, maybe you can state or put on your ideas in the comment section, but majorly I know I'm right. When you have a family, your privacy is so important, especially in this form or phase we are in. Me personally, okay, we are all YouTubers, and some a bit of privacy is usually needed, because in Nyabohanse currently there have been so many shenanigans, let me just put it that way. Yeah, but all is good, all is well. We are just over here chilling and relaxing. I really enjoy the weather. If you see, there's some mild wind, because if you see, the trees are a little bit shaking, which is so nice. I really love the for the most part it's so quiet. It's like back at home, because you know, back at home we are always with my parents and my grandma and his helper. Yes, I don't want to mention maybe the housemaid, but she's usually help my grandmother in her daily chores, yes, around the house. So also back at home it's usually so quiet and so chilly, just like this compound you're seeing. And I'm usually at home whenever I come to Nyabohanse. Nyabohanse feels at home. And yesterday I met Jamaican uncle. He came in the compound, really nice guy, together with my Yugno, Nick Buddha. We really had a long talk with Nico Buddha, yes. And he even invited me to his place. I think I'm gonna go and visit him one of these few days. And I think I even remember the last time I went to his place. It was Nico Buddha is kind of, in terms of creativity in building, because a lot of YouTubers in Nyabohanse are building. Some have already finished, people like Nasto, Marwa. Maybe they plan to build more houses or more homes, but their current project, partly or for the most part, they have already finished and even moved in. But for Nico Buddha's case, in terms of building and creativity, I think he kind of like thought out of the box, because most of the YouTubers are building roofless houses. And the first time I went to Nico Buddha's place, we were with Ngutu. Yes, you can look and check the guy out, really entertaining guy. We were with Ngutu the widow. And Nico Buddha is building a house with a roof, which you don't see most. If I'm wrong, maybe you can also correct me. But he's building a house with a roof, kind of like what Miss Flair and I are doing at home. And I know if I go and visit him, think I'm gonna learn some insights on what to do, because I recently checked. I'm a follower of Nico Buddha, so the last time I checked, he was putting the roof. He was making the how do we call them? He was placing the woods. Yes. So I think I must also go and see what he has done, maybe what the challenge is, because I know even for us, that's where we are facing. That's what we'll face ahead. That's what we are facing. And me going there, I think I'll learn maybe a few things, the challenges, and even the benefits of maybe building a house with the roof. But all in all, Nick Buddha is just a few meters, let's say like maybe 600 meters from Nasto's place. Yes. And he's building, I think, a 3-bedroom house. It's very such house with a very nice compound. The last time I went there, I think he was at the lintel. Yes, he was at the lintel. He gave me a tour of the house, and I was really inspired because he's a young man and a very focused guy. He's not involved in the village shenanigans. I like such people because they inspire me. I don't really like speaking about people. I really like to speak. Okay, if I speak about people, mainly it's the good things they do, or the positive influence they bring to the community. I don't really like speaking about people on the negative side. So Nico Buddha has that characteristic of being a very humble guy, a very focused guy. So if I get a chance, as I've said, I think I'm gonna go and visit. We'll arrange with him. The next few of my videos, I think, will be a video of me and Nico Buddha. I think I'm gonna learn a lot from him, which will be so nice. Two young men just exchanging ideas, because I always believe that if you always believe great minds discuss ideas, average minds discuss events, and simple minds discuss people. So I always like to categorize myself as the first, which is the great mind. Yes, because I really inspire to be great, and also inspire other generations to come, the way Marwa has really inspired us. Marwa is so nice guy, and I think his name will people will remember. Beyond Nyabohanse, people will remember his name, because as per now, he has inspired generations. People like Mr. Liam, the small Mr. Liam over here, will obviously remember Marwa, because Marwa kind of like inspired Nasto with his dad. I don't think he'll ever forget that, and even his children and children's children. And the ripple effect, you can imagine the ripple effect if the children in the village will remember Marwa. Now the ripple effect becomes even more, because Marwa is internationally known. So you can imagine. So that's why I really like to just be close to people with sound-minded people who are really focused, like my brother-in-law. He really inspires me. He really inspires me a lot. That's why I usually just be close to him, learn a few things, even encourages me sometimes on the type of videos to do. I really, maybe even for me, maybe one day I'll get a chance maybe to inspire someone. Yes, so I think I mentioned earlier that today the Masons were not here. It's so shiny, so shiny. Just look at the sky, so clear. Yes, so the last time the Masons came, they were just making they were raising. If you see, this was the initial part that they did. I think this we did with there was a Mason. His name is Jose. Yes, when he was doing this part, I think it was like 4 months ago. I was still in the compound. I was a newbie to the platform. I was learning a few things. So I think I even helped them a little bit, and the work that has been done, it's a new work. They've added only one course because of the layout of the of the compound. So Nasto is trying to prevent the surface runoff, because we are in the rainy season. So if water comes, this wall will be able to block it so that it doesn't interfere with the lower part. And also the kitchen garden over here, which is really flourishing. Yes, and yesterday I saw Nasto planting some vegetables. He usually likes to do some of the things on his own. I think that's how he maybe usually, because even for me personally, ideas always come when I do things myself. So I think that's the same case. Usually just do them. Yesterday I saw him just planting a few kales, just also to make the home self-sustainable. So for the work over here, I think the only thing that's remaining is just plastering, so that it doesn't degrade or break, because if you leave the bricks bare like this, it will crack and even break with the time. Yeah, so Mr. Liam was playing with his little toy over here. He has just left. Yes, he was coming from up there. Yes, and I kinda like stopped over here and left. I think also with the sun is so strong. Yes, let me go to my shade over here. And I was at the shade, I noticed one thing. There was a pawpaw that we planted, not really we, but most of the activities that are done or were done in the compound, I think I can vividly remember some. So there was a pawpaw tree over here that Yayo planted together with Nasto, and it was a male pawpaw, because we usually have two species of pawpaw. We have the male and the female. So usually when it's a seedling, it's usually hard to know which one it is, and for that Nasto tried to tie a cob. So this was it. It's only time that will really tell, but he tried to tie the cob around it. Yeah, I think because of some of the how do we say it? This type of messages that are usually being passed from generation to generation, especially in Africa, from our forefathers up to now. So I think this is one of them, where you tie the cob. This is a maize cob on a pawpaw tree, so that it bears pawpaw fruit. But I think it's a theory for the time being, or a conspiracy. Yes, something like that. It's still a theory, but I know time will tell if it's true or not. And speaking about that, I remembered I saw a video just on this app, because Nasto has some poetry in the compound. Let me just look for light. Yes, and I learned that one of the ways of also knowing if a chick is a male or a female, especially when they are still young, because at that younger age, maybe 2 weeks and below, it's usually very hard to determine if it's a male chick or a female. I heard that you carry it just at the back. You carry it at the back, around the wings, and usually the female ones tend to raise the leg up. I don't know whether it is true, and the male ones, they leave the legs hanging. I'm gonna try it in one of these days. I know the hens or the poetry, they are still here. This is the house, so maybe if I try, they are hitting over here. Yes, so they are so hard to catch. I could have tried carrying one, so that maybe so this is also one of the ways of making the home self-sustainable. We have poultry. This poultry gives Miss Flair and both Nasto. It generally gives the home some eggs daily. I always see Yeyo because they usually helps around with the chicks, even with the farm. Usually help around. So I usually see him just carrying eggs each and every morning, taking to the house. And my initial statement about Nasto making the home self-sustainable, I think is working out. And so usually feed them with the grains. It's crushed, and we also have water, which usually mixed with vitamins. Yes, it's usually mixed with vitamins, and that's why you can, if you can smell, you can really smell the smell of vitamin. It makes them feed a lot. That's why they're still feeding them. I just want to try to catch one so that we can see if my theory is also working. Oh, these guys are so hard to catch. Maybe one day I'll try. Yes, so that I also learn. But you can try it out wherever you are. The guy said that if you hold it at the back, the female ones tend to raise their legs up, while the male tend to lower. They leave their legs hanging, I mean. Yeah, so maybe you can try it out and see. Maybe for someone keeping poultry, or for someone aspiring to keep, that is one of the ways. Maybe you can, before buying, you can, so you carry it like this from the back. Yes, you can try it out so you know the number of male and female poultry to buy. It works only for chickens. Yes, it works only for chickens, not turkey. Yes. So this is the side of the house, how it looks. Let me just I'm seeing yeyo tasalimia tu kidogo tu alafu niendelee. So I'm telling him just to say hi.
Hello guys,
Yes.
welcome Can Digest YouTube channel.
Yes.
My name is Yeyo kama Yeyo. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Today I'm happy today.
Trying to look for light.
I'm happy today.
Yes.
Kwa siku hii ya leo naamini kuna baadhi mmeelekea katika majukumu ya utafutaji.
Yes.
Kwa wale mlioelekea katika majukumu ya utafutaji nawatakia kazi njema. Na kwa wale ambao hamjisikii vizuri kwa siku hii ya leo, Yeyo kama Yeyo, mimi naweza nikasema tu jamani poleni, na kwa wale ambao mnaumwa, jamani, yes, naweza nikasema tu Yeyo kama Yeyo, ugua pole.
Yes.
Alafu please subscribe brother Can Digest yata.
Yes.
Road to 5,000 subscribers.
Yes. So at least you should try. Guys, yes, just greeting you and wishing you a good health wherever you are, whether you are at house or you are at job now, because it's almost in the evening from our side. Actually it's in the evening. So Yeyo, unafaa ujaribu Kiingereza
kidogo.
Yes.
Siku zote wanasemaje?
Yes.
Kazi ni moyo.
Yeah.
Japokuwa ni kazi kutambua Kiingereza, lakini na imani kesho na kesho kutwa,
Yes,
naamini nitajua, kwa sababu siku zote wanasema ya kwamba imani inaomba. Na imani inaomba. Sawa?
Yes.
Ina maana utakapojijengea kwamba imani utajua, amini ya kwamba mimi mwenyewe nishajijengea imani ya kwamba kesho na kesho kutwa naamini ya kwamba nitajua Kiingereza.
Yeah, so guys, yes, just saying it's a step by step. You will learn
Slowly by slowly.
Yes, so today you usually always go to, yes, the one who take care of the puppies, cooking for them, and even serving them, because the food has to cool down. So Yeyo is over here working. This is meat. They usually eat meat daily. So we usually use this pot over here because, you know, when you boil, especially meat using a pot, it boils faster because the pot usually retains the heat much better. So this is how it looks. So nice. Yes, let me just try to wipe the window, this camera I mean.
Na mimi yeye kama yeye, subscribe yeye kama please subscribe yeye kama yeye.
Yes.
Road to 5,000 subscriber.
Yes.
Nasema tu thank you. God bless you abundantly.
And your
God
family.
bless you support me. God bless you support my brother Kenny.
Yes.
Thank you.
Yes. So guys, that is Yeyo kama Yeyo. Yeyo has posted a video today in the morning. You can go and check him out. He has some very interesting videos that he usually do and post around the compound. So I'm hearing another smell because over here it's fresh meat. Let us go and check in the house and also invite Miss Fred to the channel, so at least she can greet you. You haven't been in the channel for some days, so today I've had the chance.
Yeah. Hey guys.
Yes.
Miss Fred here.
Yes.
Welcome back to Ken Digest YouTube channel.
Yes.
Yeah, we are just here at home relaxing, and also it's in the evening, and I'm making some evening snack for us.
These are
Potatoes.
yes. So
Yes.
you're making fries.
Yeah, I'm making the fries. Yeah, so with me mostly in the evening,
Yes.
I normally love preparing fries like chips.
Yes.
Yeah, to
Yes.
pass the day with. Yeah,
I'm seeing Mr. Liam has arrived.
I've arrived.
Yes, so
Dad.
this is what Miss Fred cooking for today. Some amazing meal.
Fries and some
Yes.
desserts.
Liam
Try
is so
prepared.
happy.
Ngoja kwanza baba.
Utaangusha mpe hiyo imekata.
Ndio hata
Chukua hiyo. Utaangusha.
Aya. Sasa basi nikuwekee.
Mr. Liam is so excited for some evening snack. Yes, so it's a chilly day, so this is also the back. Is it the backyard or at the back of the house? Because usually we have no. The good thing is like people from different parts of the world watching. So in other places, you can find some people calling the back of the house the backyard, while the front of the house is the front yard. Yeah, but for our side, mostly in Africa, people just say at the back of the house or in front of the house. I don't know what makes it a yard. Is it when it's green, or it has some space, or I don't know? You can let us know in the comment section, because we also learn. And I'm seeing the puppies that here is usually keeping and making sure that are eating. Have had me. They usually just fearlessly. Where's your sister? This is Rex and Ben. Yes. So they're usually here. No one can really, and I wish they grow fast. And you see the house is so clean. You usually just let me just show you around. You usually cleans the house every day. You see, this is the brooms that they usually use, because Master usually makes sure that he cleans. He has some shampoo that he uses just for making sure that the hairs also grows very well. And also here on the side, usually make that he feeds them, and also the kennel is clean. So stay back. So this is how the kennel looks. It's so clean. Yes, and they usually love attention. These dogs, let me just close. They usually love attention. Yeah, so I just really want them to know me, because after some maybe few months or maybe because they usually grow very fast, so after a few months they wouldn't really recognize me. But the good thing is that they are very smart dogs, so even if maybe I stay out there for a while before coming out in Nyabohanse, just pay a visit and catch up with the family, maybe they'll recognize me by the smell and also by the sound of my voice. So I usually also get time just to be with them, when Nasto washes them, I usually just help him in a way. When he feeds them, I usually also try to feed them so that at least they can know me, because the fastest way for any animal, whether human beings, because we're also animals, dogs, cows, cats, the fastest way for them to relate to you and get to be attached to you is by just feeding them. Even for human beings, when you feed someone, they usually tend to like you more. I'm not proposing it, because at some point when someone is of age, I think he or she should just try as much to feed himself or herself. Yeah, at some point, yeah, at least you should show some how do I say it, some effort towards it. Yeah, so I know maybe when I come back they'll be grown. Yeah, so hopefully I hope they don't chase me away, because I've been very good to them. Yes, so that is the village life for today. It's a very cool day, and I was talking with the Yeyo, and Yeyo told me that actually he has posted a video. You can go and check him out. He told me he's gonna, because he usually plans himself the kind of work he's doing just throughout the day, and today he told me that tomorrow he's just planning to prune some trees in the compound, because and I think I'll help him where I can, because he's been the one who's been really helpful and even pruning around the trees. We have some blue gum. Yes, this one is a blue gum. This one over here, majority are really blue gums. They have Nasto planted them just around the compound, and we also have these I don't know the name of this one. I really don't know the name, but Yeo plans to just prune them so that they can grow tall and tall and tall. Yes, I think that's also one of the ways of taking care of trees wherever you grow. It's only this tree that I usually like, just being around it, because also of the view. Even if you look up on the other side, you see a rainbow forming. I think that's a sign of maybe it's raining in the neighboring villages. It's a bit sad that the rains haven't stretched to these parts of Nyabohanse, because I'm seeing the rainbow on that side, the east side, and the west side is sun. So I think it's raining, and the reflection is forming the rainbow. Yeah, so I was saying I really like this place because of the view. It cools the mind. It makes you detach from, it makes you come closer to nature, just resting. And I've realized Yeo doesn't usually prune it, because if you look at most of the trees in the compound, they've really been pruned, except for this one, because I'm seeing even branches down till this part, and it's thorn. It has a lot of thorns. If you look around, they're mostly desert plants, if I guess, because even of the leaves are really small. Yes, but I think it's a good idea. Tomorrow he who is Yeyo, he'll wake up just in the morning, just prune around, and I think I'll help him share the experience, because I said I was just here to help also Yeyo, because Nasto gave us the opportunity through Marwa and other YouTubers that help Nyabohanse to rise. As much as there are some people trying to bring Nyabohanse down, which is so unfortunate. It kind of makes some people from outside the village. Me personally, I was a visitor, but Nyabohanse became home. So I really have to defend it from all the shenanigans. Yes, I will always defend it. The people that are making it great, I'll also have to defend them. For the people that are maybe doing this all shenanigans, I think it's not fair. I think the name of Nyabohanse should be talked about with respect, because it's a movement. It's a movement that Marwa brought even from outside. And if you start talking bad about it, about the name, I think even people from outside start being afraid of coming here, because personally, Nyabohanse, to me it's home, so I'll defend it anyway. And if you're anyone aspiring to come in Nyabohanse, I think you should just come, see how Nyabohanse is really progressing. There are a lot of YouTubers that are building. Some have already finished, some are still going on. And as I said, I'll try as much as possible to go and visit one of my friends, that is Nico, yes. And I think we learn a lot. It's a new experience. I went there, as I said, when the house was still I think at the lintel, yes. And now is planning just to do the roofing, which is a very huge step, because me as being part of building, because I've stayed in construction places, around construction, whether it's building a house, whether it's making pavements. Like I've stayed in places where people are constructing anything, as I've said. And as much as it being a house, as much as Nico Buddha is constructing, where he has reached in terms of building, because he's making the roof, that is the most crucial and hard part, because he's not building the roofless houses, or hidden roofs, not roofless, hidden roof. He's not building the hidden roof. It's kind of like building a house with a roofing that is not hidden. And even for us, Miss Flair and I, we are trying just to build a house with the roof at home. And it's so hard. It's so hard. And I know Miss Flair is having a lot of pressure, because the roofing is always kind of expensive, depending on the design of the house, and also the height on how the roof needs to be, and also the design, the height of the roof, and also the material that you want to use. The cost of the roofing might be even twice what you've covered while building till the lintel. So I know at least I know the struggle of Nico Buddha, what is gonna face, but I still don't know the whole experience, because we haven't done roofing back at home. So if I go there, I know I'm gonna learn a lot. That's why I really want to meet him. We had already had the discussion, we talked, we shared some of the ideas. He came in the compound, as I mentioned when I was starting the video. They came with Mayugno, and even Uncle Jamaica, great guy. Yes, you can also go and check him out. So I know and also even for you guys, I know you'll get to learn. I know, not other than people viewing, I know there are also people that are viewing because of they want to learn something. Yes, and also maybe they want to start something. So there are different kinds of people viewing. That's why I'm always trying to make this page about learning, about encouragement, about the positive aspects of life, so that at least someone elsewhere can see the positive impact of others, and the person gets to inspire them. You cannot meet them in person, but social media usually brings the world together and makes the world become like a small village. That's why we're always trying to be as positive as possible, so that we can inspire people and even generations to come. Because what people of Nyabohanse are doing right now will inspire this village. It's not 1, 2, or 3 people that maybe I've mentioned, but I know the whole of Nyabohanse, the positive YouTubers that are in Nyabohanse, will do good things and great things that will inspire generations to come. And that's the main motive of this video and even entirely this movement as Nyabohanse, villagers as Nyabohanse YouTubers, and also as a community and Nyabohanse members, because Nyabohanse has become my second home, which I'm so happy because I want to be part of this experience. I want to be part of this movement as a community, and we hope to inspire not even the community but also beyond the way Marwa has done and is currently doing. And yes, so I think with that, because of time, it's almost in the evening. It's almost, though the sun is still shining a little bit, yes, but because of the time, I think I'll also take this time also to just wish you well wherever you are. I always urge always my viewers to take care of yourself, because health is always wealth. You can't really do much of the things in life without taking care of your health first. Before you take care of others, you have to take care of yourself. So wherever you are, always advocate for healthy living. So take care of yourselves, your families, your friends, your neighbors, all of the people around you, the people you inspire. Because if you take care of yourself, you will definitely inspire someone close to you to also take care of himself. So just take care of yourself. If it's at morning, because we are watching from different places, if it's at morning, good morning, hope you have a good day. If it's at night, good night. Take care of yourself, and hope you have a lovely week ahead. Bye bye.